As I said, I don't know why they wait till I'm almost 100 years old to tell me about mistakes in my 20s. You know how much time I could have spent on that jail and stuff and nobody not tell me nothing. So apparently, a recent posting on reddit.com asked, what's the worst mistake people don't realize they're making in their 20s? So we're going to check out a few of the responses and share our opinions. Personal experience may or may not apply. I'm lucky in a sense because in my 20s I was alone. And when I say I was alone, I lived alone because I went away when I was a younger person. So I kind of trial and error type of thing, you know, by myself. So I couldn't get carried away because, again, you know, just have my child and stuff. So I had to kind of learn to do things the right way. Garth is with us. Good to see you again, my friend.
Yeah, man. How you doing?
Go on.
There, nice.
Right,
look at y'all, though.
Right.
Yeah, you see,
Look at y'all.
Yeah.
Look at us.
Look at this.
Yeah. Match up.
We did.
So, well, go on. So you are just in your 20s now. So
Yeah.
what's mistake you make from your age 20?
Listen, BMF, blowing money fast.
Well, at least you didn't have it for blow it. I never have it to blow. Not I'll know me still not have it.
Oh, man.
No,
but that is serious, though.
No, it is. I think the good thing about me being in my 20s is that as in university, so I had the responsibility of studying and being able to kind of wild out a little bit in terms of partying, but nothing massive. I think if I was like earning massive money in my 20s and not going to school, boy.
I told the story of my first job, again, in foreign. I'm going to call my mother. My mother said, Neville, as you get paid, if it's even 10%, put it up. And I say, yes, moms. Well, the first paycheck I get, I go straight to the bank, I change it, and I go in at the mall and I spend every single dollar. I spend every single dollar. I'm going to say, no, me start save the second one, but the first one, you say, no, man. So they used to blow money fast. It blew up very fast.
Yeah. I can't think of anything that I did in my 20s that I regret. My 20s is when I started out in media, and here I am. My 20s is when I played a lot of sports, managed the volleyball teams. So I think a lot of what I did in my 20s, I'm earning the benefits now.
No.
Number one says not taking care of your teeth. Toothbrush, toothpaste, mouthwash, and floss costs less than. All right, it costs less than oral surgery. But I don't know if I ever had that issue. I kind of scared of the dentist, so I don't have great teeth. But it wasn't because I never used to brush my teeth and stuff like that. I was afraid of the dentist. If I felt like I had something wrong, I wouldn't go till it really get bad. And then the dentist said, why didn't you come before, type of thing.
But we grew up in Jamaica where we pretty much put a heavy focus on dental care. You know your parents, so you have to wake up and brush your teeth, and before you go to bed, you brush your teeth. So you generally take good care of your teeth.
Not being a bit frivolous, not wasting any money, and not enjoying life. Believe it or not, that's an error. 20 is young. You have the most freedom and the least responsibilities you'll ever have. There's absolutely no harm in enjoying life for a few years beforehand.
Which is what I said with my first paycheck. But that was only a week because after a while you realize, this
not gonna work.
You have some responsibility and you have a parent and look after youth and stuff.
The best thing is if you can fall back on something or someone like your parents, then you can always, not
do that. But if you can't,
you mentioned university, but how mature were you? I mean, you're in university, so you're a big boy, but somehow even now still low mature. So how mature were you at that time?
No, I'm a big man long time. Because of my parents. My mom was a teacher, dad too. So like I had a lot of responsibilities as always class captain and them kind of things. So, I was pretty responsible.
Extra.
Serious youth.
Yeah, we did extra.
You was a serious youth.
Yeah, from long time. But I still know how to have a good time. It's just that
responsibly.
You know. So I was lucky that way. Thanks to my parents. Like I got off the hook there. Other people, like I had some friends who grew up like in a super strict household. Mine was strict enough, but you see, when them reach university, you talk about broke out. Ooh, Lord, them the road hard.
And that's because the household was so
strict. So them just the bird, leg of the bird. This response says, I'm halfway through my 20s and I gotta say I wish I started taking better care of myself sooner. Between 18 and 22 I drank almost every night and starved myself a lot and never worked out more than walking or biking to get to places. I mistakenly thought being thin meant I didn't need to worry about exercise, and that's really true because we did drink hard. I really did. When we partied on the weekends, especially like on campus or you go to something off campus, yeah, you go through queues and quarts of the finest.
Yeah. Again, that never happened to me because I played professional football
Right.
as a younger person, so I had to be training. I never ever drank alcohol. I used to smoke cigarettes, and that was a problem. I remember, but then back then you would go in the dressing room at the end of the game. I just a 3-man take out cigarette and just sit down on the bench.
Amazing.
In the dressing room and
Amazing.
smoke. It didn't bother them, but after a while you realize, well, if you're an athlete, better leave that alone. But, you know, so I never had that problem about staying out late. And stuff. I couldn't because.
I stay out late, but it wasn't a problem.
Because you can recover so quickly in the 20s, that's it.
Well, I know she stay out late. I don't know if she stay out late. She stays up late, which is different from staying out. Staying in dead-end jobs that provide just enough, but wreck your body and soul.
Yeah, I think when you're young, you just want to get to work.
Yeah.
And you get to work, and once it pays enough, you're okay. But as a 20-year-old, you should believe that you are valued and you can be more.
Yeah. And I think at that age is the age that you can jump around. When I say jump around, so you work for 6 months and you kind of don't like the job, well, you go get another one.
Yeah.
When you get kind of older, you kind of say, well, I mean, first thing, I don't know if anybody want to hire no old people. Secondly, you kind of settle off after a while. But when you are young, is the time to say, no, this is not what I want, I can go over there. And if you go over there, this is not what I want, go over there because you're young, you can do it.
But on the flip side of that, though, Neville, at some point in time, your resume, when you're moving from job to job, 6 months here, 8 months there, it's really not that sexy. So you probably want a little stability, but I understand this point because no matter how much you're earning, if you're losing your soul, you know.
I have a very good friend, and when I came to Jamaica, in about the first 10 years I was here, he had about 4 different jobs, but big-time positions.
Right.
And right now he's quite retired and very happy and stuff. So, yeah, I hear you. I'm not so certain I totally agree because I'm repeating myself, but I think as a younger person, you try till you get it
Well,
right.
that's the time to move.
Yeah,
that's the time to move around. And
That's actually what I'm saying. Next one says what?
Planning your future based on the relationship you're in. Don't do that.
That's true.
Focus on your own future, then see if the relationship fits in, not the other way around.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Not taking any risks. It's important to do the responsible things like saving for retirement, but it's also the prime age to take on some big swings. It's likely the last time in your life where you don't have any dependents and have to time to rebound if you fail.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But you see, if you don't fail, you don't do nothing. I mean, that is life. You try, you fail, you move on, you learn. I always tell the kids at school, we either win or we learn. So you don't want to lose, but when you lose, you have to look back at it and say, all right, this never do right. Next
What
time
can I take away from it?
Take notes.
Yeah, good to see you.
All right.
Good to see you.
Yeah, man, good to be here.
Thanks for stopping by with us this morning.
Absolutely.
All right, you got that from us, the 25-year-olds. Make note.
You don't know me reach 25.
Still
I'm
ahead.
21. Don't play me.
One note, some go on back there to thing. Go on back there.
All right, still ahead, folks, on Smile promoting excellence. But first, the second edition of News in 5 comes up now. Stay with us, please. Soon come.